Alrighty, hi guys. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come on in, and then we're gonna start chit chatting and talking. Hey, Sandy, what's going on, y'all? All right, let's get into this live. Let's get into this live. I know we didn't do a live last week, but we here this week, y'all. We here. Last week was rough for me, okay? But we here. How's everybody doing today on this Monday? How was your week? Well, how was your weekend, I should say. All right. So I'm going to wait for more people to get in before we get this conversation started. So that way we don't have to repeat ourselves and, go through all this other stuff again. Okay. Um, yeah, but how was your weekend, Sandy? What did you do? Did you relax? Did you go somewhere, do something? Spend money you probably shouldn't have spent out here like Brie or whatever, balling out. Let me know because me, on the other hand, I did. I went to the mall and I bought some stuff. But I don't, you know what I was thinking? I don't, you know how she said she spent like $400, 450 a month on clothes. I was sitting there thinking, like, what am I doing wrong? Because I don't go shopping every month. So I'm like, should I start? Like, am I missing something? Did I not get the memo that that's what we do? We go shopping every month for clothes? I don't know. Y'all let me know if it's just me or if y'all really go shopping every month, and buy clothes. You just got back from vacation? Oh, must be nice. Well, coming back ain't the nice part, okay? The vacation must have been nice though. Okay. But I just wonder, do y'all go shopping every month? Or is that like just me? Hey, girl, hey. What's going on, y'all? I knew YouTube was out here trying to play me, okay? Trying not to send out the notifications or whatever. Okay, make sure y'all got the bell on so y'all can know when the sister going live because I'm kind of inconsistent with what days I be choosing. I'm sorry. But yeah, so y'all go shopping every month? Because I feel like I do go shopping, but not every month. So like I just say, like yesterday I went shopping. So I'll go shopping like maybe 2 or 3 months, and then I'll just buy a whole bunch of stuff, and then I just leave it at that. You know what I mean? And then I will probably buy something here or there, but never like every month be like, okay, this is my budget for clothes. So I was just wondering if that's just me. But I know there are a lot of women who shop, like they just shop. They like to shop all the time. And there's a lot of men like that too. But shopping is usually a woman thing. I barely go shopping once a year, more or less monthly. Exactly a month, right? I just can't see myself spending $400 a month on clothes. Like, what you got? What you wearing on a daily? What you wearing on a daily? But I did. Hey, Kimberly reviews. Hey, girl. So I went back and I was thinking about it, right? So I saw the screenshot of the Brianna and Vincent's budget. And it looks like Vincent and it looked like they accounted for $3,000 a month in savings, I guess, between the both of them. Now, my question is, being as though Bree makes more money than what's that man named Vincent, is it mainly her putting in most of the savings or is it both of them? Or like how did that work? And is $3,000 enough a month to save between the both of them? I was wondering that because I saw it in a budget and I was like, okay, now I know how we got to 10,000 because y'all let me tell you, I was sitting here trying to do the math, like what are we spending $10,000 on a month? I was really, really trying to figure it out because like the numbers just wasn't adding up in my head. Okay, they just wasn't adding up. Um, I need an outfit here and there. Yeah, but oh no, she trying to live Hollywood lifestyle. Exactly. Hey, to Ellie's girl, what's going on? To Ellie's, you go shopping every month for clothes, or you spread it out. Okay, you do one big shop somewhere, every now and then. Okay, because I feel like I probably need to step up my shopping game. You know what I do need to do though? I need to go and get me some more shirts for my little YouTube. Have a whole bunch of little shirts just for YouTube. Nothing crazy or expensive, but like one of them little stores that you can go and find the cute little shirts and just call it at that. You spread it out, right? So that's why I was trying to figure out what we doing with this monthly situation that she got going on. But it is what it is. She got it. She go ahead and spend it. So, married at first sight. What do we think about married at first sight? So, I was thinking about it, and I felt like people were saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be mad if he's not attracted to her." And I'm like, no one was mad that Chris wasn't attracted to Paige. That isn't why everyone's mad. I think it's mainly because he's not attracted to her. He knew he wasn't attracted to her. He slept with her. And this wasn't just like, oh, I met her in the bar, but I just hit it and quit it. It was a one night stand type of situation. This is married at first sight. You knew you wasn't attracted to her at all. So why did you sleep with her? Now they say, oh, a man will sleep with anything. It doesn't matter. But at this point in this experiment, you thought that was a good idea. The one thing I can say about like Zach may have not, been attracted to Mindy, but he did not lead her on and start sleeping with her and make her think that he was going to work it out. He was not the one who kept saying, oh, we're going to keep working it out. We're going to keep working it out. He never did that to her. So I respect Zach for that. And the fact that, the only thing I don't respect Zach for is the fact that he was trying to mess with Mindy's friend. But that's neither here nor there, okay? What we're talking about is the fact that he did not sleep with her. Okay, he made it very clear. I think that there was more ways that this man could have just said he was not attracted to her than basically said it was the face. Now, I'm upset with Lifetime and Married at First Sight, right? But people say, but it's reality TV. That's what happens in reality. You air it. But I feel like Pastor Cal egged him on to say it, okay? It's like Pastor Cal wanted him to say, oh, I don't like her face. So he can feel validated in some type of sense because remember, he was the one that said that he didn't think that Chris was going to be attracted to Paige. Now, y'all see why I'm going with this? Because we already knew he wasn't attracted to her. We could have just left it at that. But when it started getting real technical as, oh, it's the face, it's the face, it's the face. And y'all, I don't know if I'm bugging, but I saw someone else say that he said Black queens, Latino queens, and white queens. Did he say all of that? Because I don't remember hearing white queens because I don't see Chris as the type of guy to date white women. Not saying something wrong with that, but I just don't see it. So I'm curious, did he say that? Y'all let me know if that's what he said. It could have been aired at the reunion. It's the way he handled the situation. Right. It's all of that. It's the way you handled it because there's a way to say I'm not attracted to this person without just being like, it's the face. It's the face. I would be embarrassed. Do anybody know what Paige Instagram is? Has anybody been over there on the Instagram to find out if she posts something, says something? Because if she did, y'all definitely need to DM me it so I can make a video on it. We can talk about it because I need to know how she's feeling about this. Was this her first time actually seeing this and hearing this? Now, this is the thing. Now, y'all remember we did the reaction video to them two on Decision Day. Now, I wonder if she saw that before they did this reaction on Decision Day. Now, my thing is, if you wasn't all attracted to her face and everything, why y'all was sitting up on that couch, you holding her, she got your jacket, y'all talking about something, y'all not gonna make no decisions whether or not y'all gonna get divorced or not, and all of a sudden, but you wasn't attracted to her. That's what I mean with the mind games. It's like he just be doing the most for no absolute reason at all. Like, for what? Why are we doing this, Chris? He said all of that? Y'all, I missed that, honey. I definitely missed it, all of it. A face only Then he was like, come on, Pastor Cal. Then he was like, come on, Pastor Cal. Like Pastor Cal was supposed to say, yeah, she is ugly, shaking my head. Right. Now, my thing is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? There would be some women and some men who would say Paige is beautiful. And there would be some men and some women who say she's not even all that. Like, I've seen it all. And that's okay, to everyone, to each his own, right? But there's a way to go about it. And I think for them to actually sit up there and air him basically saying it's the face for me, was very cruel. And it was very embarrassing, especially for Married at First Sight, right? Because we expect stuff like that. Cut it out. We expect stuff like that from like 90 Day Fiance. We expect stuff like that from Love and Hip Hop. But when it comes to Married at First Sight, we got to have a little bit more class about it. And I feel like we're losing our class at this moment. Now, if this is the direction we're going in, just let me know and I can ride out with you. But until you let me know, I'm going to be upset about it. It's about right. It's a shame. It's embarrassing. I would be so hurt. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know how like, y'all know suicide is real. People be hurting themselves and killing themselves and being in depression and stuff like that. And then for you to be embarrassed on television. So I'm just saying, I hope everybody pour out some love to her. Let her know that she beautiful inside and out. Okay. Beauty is an eye of a beholder. It is what it is. He did not defend Paige enough, okay? I needed him to sit down with Dr. Pepper. He but Pastor Cal's a man, so I think he already, like he said, he had a feeling he wasn't gonna be attracted to her. But I don't like when he basically was forcing him to say it. The man told you he wasn't attracted, and he kept saying, "So what you not attracted to?" I'm just not attracted to her. But what is it that you're not attracted to? Okay, since you asking me the face. Like, leave it alone. We get it. We all got it. We didn't need him to say it. He slept with her over and over and over and gave her false hopes, lied to her, whispered and hit her ear, talking about something, I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in love with you. How? How are you afraid you gonna fall in love with someone you don't even want to look at in the face? Mm-hmm. I hope that they get into him in the reunion. I need Dr. Pepper to get into him in the reunion. But they all don't sit down. They don't sit down with the experts. They only sit down with Kevin. And Kevin be straddling the fence because he don't really be getting it done sometimes. Sometimes I be needing him to really come out and say what he need to be said, but he be playing games too. Y'all, I done had y'all muted. Chris, okay. You think Pastor Cal wanted to reveal how? Oh, okay. So and it backfired. You think y'all he was trying to get down to it. Kevin won't be at the reunion. Don't he usually host the reunion? What's his name? Kevin Frazier? Oh, I don't think Chris. So I'm wondering, are we even going to have a couples retreat? You know how they all go on a retreat together. I'm wondering if they're going to go on a couples retreat, and I'm also wondering how it's going to work with the reunion, being as though Chris don't want to participate. Is it going to be like a Brandon situation where he basically don't come? Is it going to be like a who was that last season who video called in and then left? Who was that? I can't remember. He called it on the phone, said his 2 cents, and he was out of here. Okay, no questions asked. Could you imagine the retreat, y'all? If they go on the retreat and Chris actually show up, honey, when I say the open chat gonna be open, we gonna be on the live with the TV flowing. Forget the copyrights because we need to all be able to watch it. Forget the copyrights. I ain't even gonna monetize that video because this is gonna be for pure entertainment. Because that's all it's gonna be. That is all it's gonna be. Hey everyone, joining in. Welcome back if you're new, if you're not new, and welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm about to drop the link down in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all come up here and say what y'all gotta say. It's gonna be cool. Oh, Brent, it was Brent. Yeah. What? Yeah. Is he gonna be like Brent? He's just gonna FaceTime a little bit, say what he gotta say, but he not gonna sit down with the rest of the castmates. Mm-hmm. Hey, Faith. Luke was pretty bad too. But Luke was the one that was cheating. No, Luke was the one. Oh, yeah, because Luke was having sex with her, but he ain't want nobody to know. But we thought Luke was gay. Remember? Y'all know. You look. Paige, somehow they gonna end up back together because remember the reaction video to the decision day preview that we got. Matt was terrible too. Yeah, yeah, because he wasn't attracted to her either. He wasn't as bad as No, Matt was cheating. No, never mind. Matt was out here cheating at the bar with the other girls and everything. Okay. Oh Lord, that daggone Matt. And then he came back with a reunion special and was acting a fool. Okay, talk about something he gonna go mess with his Instagram models out. I was like, I can't with him. Yeah, he was cheating. Absolutely, Chris. See, this is my thing. When I first saw Chris in the matchmaking special, I said to myself, he's okay. Okay. I'm not saying he was ugly. I'm not saying he was cute. I was just like, yeah, he's okay. He's typical. I don't see nothing special about him. But then as time go on, you just start to really look at him and then you start to listen to what he say. And you just like, you're ugly. You're uglier than you were before. Matt was a wannabe baller and play. Matt was out here. Okay, he said he was gonna be with his Instagram models, and that's just some period. His personality sucks. That's why I was like, even that little bit of attraction that you possibly could have had went completely out the window because you don't know how to handle yourself. Who looked okay together? Who looked okay together? Chris is the type you say he has a good personality, but he doesn't. Oh, right, okay. He has a good personality, but he doesn't. So everything about him just freaking sucks. And then my thing is, he said he wanted someone submissive, but then when we meet Mercedes don't seem submissive at all. Did y'all get that vibe? Was it me? Because she didn't seem like the submissive girl for him to be engaged to that he was going to marry, and that's the type of wife he wanted. So I don't know. I don't know. Inside and out. Okay. Hey, Happy Mood. Zach. She isn't. Brandon was crazy. Brandon, Brandon was crazy, but he was matched with Taylor. So at the end of the day, they both suck. I'm sorry. They both suck. But I understood Brandon. I mean, he was definitely acting a freaking fool. But Taylor had her moments where she brought it out of him. And sometimes she gaslighted him for it. Especially when she stayed out at the friend's house or the hotel party, and then she didn't want to tell him where she was at and all this other stuff, and then got mad because he didn't want to talk to her. Like, you gaslighted that. She has no morals. Okay. Right. That's what I'm saying. She don't look like the submissive type at all. Not at all. Not to be like, oh, he want a submissive wife. So I'm like, she don't seem like the type that you describing. Yep, Luke was crazy. I'm telling y'all, Luke, Matt, Zach, Chris, Michael wasn't that bad, but he was just a liar. Okay, he wasn't as bad as these other husbands because he wasn't like cheating or anything. And I think he was attracted to Mika, and Mika was a tough cookie. But she was just reading him for his BS. He couldn't get over on her like he thought he was going to be able to. He was just lying and lying and lying. Michael to me was just funny. He was hilarious. Like, I was just like, why does he think that this is okay to be up here lying? Like, ain't nobody gonna know he lying. He was hilarious to me. No, he just couldn't tell the truth for nothing. Like, to save his life, he was he was wilding. I just can't. Michael was definitely wilding. He had that girl go all the way out to the yoga studio, and he know he wasn't gonna be at that yoga studio. Why would you do that to her? I was so mad at him. Like, come on. You mean to tell me you invite her somewhere that she had to drive to? I mean, not 20, 30 minutes. I think it was a long drive too. She gets there, and you know for a fact you're not gonna be there. And then you gonna get mad at her for being mad at you? I need you to make it make sense because it was hilarious to me. Like she wasn't gonna call you out on it, okay? Oh, child. She does. Okay. I don't know what was going on with them, but he married now. Well, he engaged to somebody, or he did get married. One or the other. He was a principal, a yoga teacher. What else he was? He was all types of stuff. Okay. Oh, remember he said he got the job? He came down there like, I got a job, I got the job. But then he said he didn't take the job. I'm like, make up your mind, bro. Ain't nobody got time for him. Michael was hilarious. I don't care what nobody say, okay? Now, that's the type of entertainment that I enjoy, okay? Because it was just funny to me. It was harmless. It was harmless. It was, I mean, it wasn't right. It was definitely effed up, but it was harmless entertainment that for TV. But what they got Chris going is like just really, really messed up. It's just really, really messed up. Yeah, he has a fiance now, but I'm pretty sure she digged into the pockets. I'm pretty sure she know how much he make. He couldn't lie to her like he tried to do Mika. Like we wasn't gonna be able to. Like she wasn't gonna call him out on it. Mika was an accountant. She was out there adding them numbers up. Like, nah, this don't sound right. How much do you make? You know what? Y'all can have him because I don't want him. I was like, oh, y'all better get him. Get him. He got a new job. Yeah. He was close, them eyes start blinking, not looking at her. Y'all, that was hilarious to me. Paige, and the thing is with Paige is she can't even resist Chris. And I don't know why. I mean, it gotta be like I keep telling y'all, it gotta be the D. He wrote the salary on the paper. And she threw that junk back, was like, I don't want to stop lying. And he was like, it's with the bonus. Well, I don't really know how much I'm gonna be making before the all after the taxes and all. Oh wait, man, he said that's after the taxes. Because how do you know what the taxes gonna be? I was cracking up, y'all. That was hilarious. I mean, that season was trash, but it was entertaining. I ain't gonna hold you. The whole season was entertaining to me because you had crazy Katie. She was crazy. Yeah, that whole cast was crazy because you had crazy Katie, you had Taylor, Brandon, Michael, and Mika was on the edge too. So you had 5 out of 5 that was like, oh yeah, you had Zach who didn't even like Mindy. Y'all, that whole season 10 was a train wreck. But that was my first season that I reviewed, so I was here for all of it, y'all. I was definitely here for all of it. Thanksgiving away for nothing. She for giving in. Mika should get with Kevin with Keith. Mika should get with Keith. No, I don't see that. I don't see that. No, I don't see that. I don't. Why would you want Mika to be with Keith? I think I don't know. Nah, I don't see it. Maybe, but I don't see it. All right, y'all. Let me put this link in here because we're not gonna be up here all night, but we're gonna be up here for a little bit. Um, let me see. Okay, all the producers. Okay. Okay, link is in. So you guys are more than welcome to come in, talk to me, the chat. You can show your face if you choose. You cannot show your face. It's all up to you. Everybody's opinions are welcome here, okay? There is no right or wrong when it comes to opinions, okay? It just is what it is. You like something or you don't, that's fine with us. We are different people, so we can agree to disagree if that's the case. But all I ask is be respectful, let each other talk, and it's all good, okay? Hey, Franny girl. Yeah, so the link is in there, and you guys are more than welcome to pop up when you're ready. Katie was just too much. Katie, oh my God, Katie. She, yeah, season 10 was a wreck. Season 10 was a wreck. Everybody on that season had an issue. I think Derek was the only simple sane one, right? Derek. And we don't even, I keep telling y'all, we don't know if we liked Mindy or not because we didn't get enough of Mindy to know if we liked her. We just felt bad for her. We just felt bad for her. I think this season is funny. Actually, the drama is staged. LOL. I'm enjoying it. You know something? It make good bad TV, if that makes sense. Because you see how we talking about it. You see how it give us content. It give us something to talk about. So I guess it's bad publicity is good publicity in some sense, right? All publicity is good. I think we're getting punked this season. Girl, they gonna come out like Ashley Kutcher gonna jump out the bushes like, ha gotcha. I'm taking all my rents back. Like y'all can have this. But yeah, I don't mind a little bit of spunk, because it can be something to rant. Y'all know I love to go on a rant about something. But I think like some of this was just too much. Like they should have never aired that. We could have did without that. We done had enough this season to talk about. And for them to actually put that out there was a bit much for me. Just a bit. Hey Rosemary. Hey girl.
Hey y'all. Hey, I'm not echoing, am I?
Hold on, let me turn my volume up because I just realized I can't hear nothing. I hope y'all can hear me. Y'all heard me good? All
I
right.
can hear you. Can you
Okay,
hear
I
me?
got you. Got you. Yep, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. Okay, I just want to say, the only thing that is the same in Mika's story and in poor little Paige is Montre. That producer Montre. He's Montre been keeping up
My trade.
mess. Montre is so messy. Oh my
And
goodness.
my trade being all of it, okay? Be out there ready.
Montre, ever since all the foolishness that started, it's been Montre has been called, and I'm glad Mika called his name.
Because
She
now
like,
we know
nah,
who to blame it on.
yeah, this guy everything to do with Montre. Montre just don't need to work for Love and Hip Hop and quit playing games with our Married at First Sight. Cause
That's
Montre
what
is
happened.
messy. Yeah, cause remember, Montre showed up when Chris acted a fool at the when he acted a fool at the restaurant with Eric.
Oh yeah. You want to know? That's what I think They had to hire my trade season 10. That's what happened. They
Yeah,
had to
and then
hire my trade season 10.
remember Montre when last time when Michael lied and they were sitting on the bed talking about them finances and she was like, no. Montre, come in, Montre. I'm telling you, Montre has been a problem ever since.
Oh, you right.
Montre.
Think about it, Rosemary. Think about it. Remember they said that everybody got their own camera crew?
Yep.
So whoever
Montre.
my trace camera crew is, it's them. It's
Mm-hmm.
them guys.
Yep, it's him. Montre's a problem.
Oh man, y'all,
Montre
we know what we
is
gotta do.
we gotta get rid of Montre. He's a problem. He
We
is a
gotta write the
problem.
note.
Right. Fire Matre. But he did keep the season alive because everybody else is so boring that
They ain't give
we
us
needed
nothing.
the little yeah, that we needed the Matre touch with this. But I mean it's just sad to see Paige. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Paige
she
needs some of
just
that Mika backbone.
yeah, Paige makes my spirit hurt. It just hurts. I'm like, it hurts to watch.
It's
Oh,
sad.
you can't see no woman be that dumb. That is just sad.
Not to
Oh,
no man you don't know either or had no ties
and
to.
right, and he looked like one of them little Sharpei dolls. dog, the wrinkly face.
Wait, you started going in and
That's
out. What you
exactly what
say?
he looked like. I said, Chris, he looked like one of those little Shar-Pei puppies with the wrinkly
Oh,
face. No.
some
Hmm.
people would say those puppies are cute.
Yeah, they cute unless they Chris.
Unless they Chris.
Yeah,
um, I can't. Oh man, I don't know. This season is like it's different. It hit different.
it did. It did.
It
It was
definitely hit
boring.
different.
It it reminds me of season, what was that? No, I think you're right. It's the Washington D.C. season when
Hmm.
nobody was together except that little the one boy and the girl who he didn't
Oh,
say I love you.
oh yeah, Austin and Jessica, and they was boring.
Yeah, and everybody else just was crazy. Yeah,
Mm.
this. Yeah, I think we got another dud, and I think like we kind of need to stay away from that area for a minute. I don't know where can they go next. Canada. We probably need to leave the states for this because this is ridiculous.
I mean, you could go watch Australia, but I don't think Australia any better. They wilding over there.
Oh, oh, Australia is crazy.
I
They
think
crazy.
maybe they should go to like I don't know where they should go. I honestly don't know because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I give up.
I don't know. It seems like they do well with southern places.
Mm.
They do well in the south. Um,
South,
except for Atlanta.
yeah,
But I don't know that we can call Atlanta the South anymore because so many people from the North have came to the to Atlanta. So I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It's too
Atlanta
much.
is like the city part. Atlanta is like the city now.
And I was gonna say before I go for my nurses all show up, um, and have to be put to work. Um, I was gonna say, Eric, he's real crazy.
What you got to say about Eric? Because I understand Eric.
Eric is crazy. Virginia is gonna be an alcoholic wife. He's going to drive her to drink even more. She's like, look, you want to boss my dog around. You want to tell me what to do. And now you want to take my drink. Something got to give.
But he
he
not
told,
asking nothing from her that does not make sense, Rosemary. You know all the things he asks make perfect sense.
yes, it's true. But but he knows that if he can give her to give up that drink, she'll give up anything. She ain't giving up that drink. She hanging
Girl, she didn't
on
even
to
want to have
that.
that conversation.
Right. She white. That's off. Look, what? Rocky gotta go? Fine. But we keeping my drink. We keeping the drink.
She was like,
So,
I don't want to talk about that right now. I said, oh Lord, oh Lord. She don't even want to talk about it.
right. That is not up for discussion. She needs her drink. That's her best friend. So I feel bad. And Haley and Jacob, oh, I just want that to be over because I'm sick of Haley. And Jacob, he got to do some conversation coaching for his next
Yeah,
woman.
they both boring though.
Yeah. And
I
Vincent
think
and Brianna. I think Brianna needs to spend her money the way she needs to spend her money. And I think that Vincent, I think he started looking crazy because he's not really thinking about. I mean, he's gonna get an attitude about her with the kids and stuff. But my thing is, when you want kids from a woman, you have to be able to take care of her if she can't go to work.
right. Okay, right.
So don't ask of her to help you out and hold you down and then say you want a family too, because you can't have both.
You need to be already held down so we can have these kids.
Right, because I'm staying home. I'm not going to work and pregnant too, especially if she have the high
High blood.
blood pressure. She could be,
Mm-hmm.
she could be bed bound from the time she gets too big.
That
So
yup.
he needs to relax. And I don't know who else. Them other ones. Them other ones, I just don't care.
Them other ones. Girl, who's the other ones? Oh, Ryan and Clara. I'm like, who's
I
the
don't
other
know
ones?
what. I can't figure that out for nothing.
I don't think none of us can. I don't
I
know.
don't.
I've
I
been
don't.
telling
I
y'all that
don't
for long.
even. You know what? I don't even think they like each other.
It seemed like I don't know. I can't read
I
them.
I think they're together because one, like I said from the beginning, Claire would be with anybody,
Lord.
and Ryan, he just want to be with somebody so people can quit asking him questions. Just
Mm.
you know.
You know,
I
someone
think
said that someone wrote in my comments like Ryan don't really like women, but his family is too religious for him to actually come out and say that, so he's just gonna stick this out.
right,
That's what
right. Like
somebody
I
said. I
said,
ain't saying.
yeah, yeah. I think they could have put him with anybody. They could have put her with anybody. His wife could have been black. His wife could have been white. It didn't make any difference. It was
Mm.
gonna be just like this.
You right.
And and poor little Claire. I mean, Claire ain't helping herself because from the beginning she was for the streets. So
Clara need to go be with Chris. That's all she wants to get humped down.
right. Oh, Lord, I don't even know if Clara will put up with that. But she talking about some. Well, it's just sex to me. I don't know any woman who can say that.
She lying.
Who can? Yeah, she's lying. It's not. It's not. Not if you putting that much weight on her. It's
Absolutely.
yeah. It's not. It's not just that. You need for him to want you, and I think he just needs pretty much a beard. Bless her heart. But they're gonna be married forever. They'll be married forever. Claire gonna have her boyfriend on the side.
Not a boyfriend though.
Mm-hmm.
He
Cause
might too.
Ryan, yep, yep. Ryan already moving her in, so they gonna stay together. But
That's what I was like. I don't understand this match made in heaven that they got going on, y'all, because I don't see it, but it is what it is. Two Ellie's, hey girl, what's up?
Okay, I'm here to read very quickly and then get back to my duties.
Okay.
I'm here to read Virginia and Clara. I don't have a cape on for them. I don't. And I gotta get back to cooking. So anyway, let me be quick. Virginia, homegirl needs to be in inpatient hospital. Some services because if you're that triggered off of everything, honey, nobody can tell you about your dog. Nobody can suggest for you to stop drinking. Like, what is your husband supposed to do, ma'am? Like, not say anything, continue to walk on eggshells? Like, I'm confused. And
Mm,
I'm sorry, I just don't see victim when I see her. When I see them, I see entitlement. I see
mm-hmm,
people who were born into privilege
mm-hmm,
and they assume that the world is supposed to sort of concede to whatever they want. You know,
mm,
Virginia likes to surround herself around men, and this is just my opinion. Because she has so many male friends, I didn't think of it like a promiscuous type of thing. I thought of it like, oh, because your dad didn't provide that sort of protection for you, you find other men and you create a community with other men to provide that protection, which is why she doesn't see an issue with sleeping on this couch because she doesn't think or look at them like that. She doesn't think
mm,
that they're going to, take advantage of her in that way because maybe they've shown themselves not to. I don't know. There's a lot of things that, are unsaid or unspoken about. And so the very thought of Eric telling her, you can't, you're married now. I'm supposed to be your protection. And he's kind of shaped like Todd Chrisley. He got a little, teenage body. I can see her concern that he may not be able to protect her, but he's literally asking her to take away or kind of go away from her receiving blanket. And I just feel like everyone is like a weighted blanket for her. Her dog is a weighted blanket. Her male
Mm-hmm.
friends are a weighted blanket. And anybody that tries to come in and, disrupt her life, like a teenager, she's rebelling. The
Better
Mm.
drinking
get that
doesn't
drink.
help.
That drink is
I
dang
don't
sure a
think
way to
that it's,
blanket.
yeah, yes, that's a heavy blanket. I don't think that, I don't think it's always Eric that's the aggressor in their arguments if both of them are inebriated, right? Because it takes
Right.
two people to
Mm-hmm.
argue.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are silent drunks where they just like, you know what, I'm buzzed and I don't have time. I'm not even going to engage you. And you just have two fiery people and they just won't back down. She's not going to back down. We see that she doesn't back down. That's why I don't read victim from her. I read a
Mm.
woman that's just like, no, I'm going to continue to fight. I'm not backing down. My daddy tried to tell me what to do all my life. My mama tried to tell me. They ain't raised me. Ain't nobody going to tell me nothing. I'm going to
Mm.
continue to live my life the way that I do. The only problem with that, Virginia, is that when you join with someone else, it's not always all about you. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she's a bad person. I just don't think she's ready for marriage. I don't think she's ready for a relationship. I think she just needs to be in therapy. And, give the poor little puppy another home.
Well,
That's not stress.
I would push
I
back
don't.
on that a little bit. A little bit. Y'all know I'm not keeping for Virginia. She's still my girl though,
Oh
But
Lord. Well, hey
nah.
Tiffy, long
Oh,
time
is
no
this
hear.
Tiffy?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
Hey,
Tiffy.
everybody.
Tiffy.
No, I had to, because I've been waiting to get on Eric's head, and I just quickly, because I'm in like the middle of doing errands, but I quickly wanted to jump on Eric's head because yes, Virginia is easier to target, and yes, she stands her ground, but Eric is just aggressive and arrogant, and he ain't got no lips. He always talking trash. He ain't got no lips. All right, he got a little listen, like he's talking out his neck because he only got half lips, and
Oh
he want to
Lord.
be big and bad. He ain't got no muscles neither. So my whole issue with him, I had to drag the man. My issue with him
Okay.
is that he's just aggressive towards women though, like, and not even to protect her because we remember on the honeymoon, like Chris was talking all kinds of mess to Virginia. Eric's drunk ass was standing over there. Well, let's bring it down, buddy. Like, calm down. Listen, you ain't. He wants to be a big guy, but only to control Virginia. Like, if it's
Mm.
other men, Eric is quiet. Eric's like, listen, I don't go to the gym. I fly planes. That's what he does. So I'm like, Eric, you can go ahead and take the back seat. And I think that, yes, Virginia needs to work on herself, but Eric also is not ready for marriage. He wants someone that he can mold and make his little stay at home, little Staten Island wife or whatever. Sorry, Stafford wife or whatever. Barbie's all Barbie and Ken, but he's not Ken. Like, he is. Let me not even go into this man's appearance, but this man is just, he thinks he's way more attractive than he is. And I heard he got a nose job too. So,
Oh Lord.
listen. Mhm.
Well, I told you
So,
he got a body like Ty Chrisley. If you ever watch the show Chrisley's Knows Best, like he's completely
Now
straight
we
just like
all up
him.
here
No
dragging
lie.
Eric.
he got arms from middle school too. Like, what is going on with this man?
But you
He
can't
looks
tell
like he
me
always
that
eat
everything
vegetables.
he but Tiffy, real quick, you can't
Hmm.
tell me that everything he asking from Virginia don't make perfect sense.
But here's the thing. He doesn't want to make sense. He wants Virginia to follow his way. Like, he's not ready for a relationship. He's like, that's how marriage is. Sir, how's your last relationship? Where's your
Mm.
wife? Oh, she divorced you. All your exes cheated on you for a reason. He is so controlling and he doesn't know how to not be crazy. Like, this man wants to lock her up in a basement and for her to pump out babies when he says so. This man is not all right. He's not all right. So yes, Virginia has stuff to work on, but also I agree with you, Elle, that those are kind of like her brothers. Her friends are kind of like her guy friends are kind of like her brothers because remember she only has a sister and she didn't even get married to a man, so she doesn't really have any like blood relatives or family relatives who are male, and she has a horrible relationship with her dad, so she has to kind of go and find those brothers to like. And so her friends, her close male friends, are like her brothers to her. So I can definitely see that. And I definitely see that a lot with people who either guys who don't have any female or like only children usually, they usually like get friends around who are like their siblings to them. So that makes sense.
Mm.
But I just feel like Eric is irrational. He needs to, get it together and compromise some And the thing is that whenever he's talking to Virginia, like he's not he's not coming to reason with her. He's like, you have to do it this way, blah blah blah. And every single second he said he's done. Knowing good and well Virginia's the best looking girl he can get because
Oh,
he's spoiling like milk. Milk left out in a summer day. It's spoiling. So
oh,
it's only a matter of time before he starts to bald. Okay? So he needs
Lord,
to calm down.
I can't. Not Tiff coming out here to read
I
every for real,
cannot.
for real. All right, Ellie, you said you wanted to
You
talk
know
about
what?
Clara. What you got to say?
Yes. See, that's who I should have started with, but I had to give some smoke to Virginia. Listen, Clara, keep your mouth closed. I don't understand it. Someone needs to tell me, how is this going down, right? How is this initiating? Does she approach him? Does he approach her? Is he acquiescing to her, requests? And or is he reneging when it's time for him, to do the reverse? My comment was request 69 and see what happens. And if he says no, then you already know what it is, sis. Like, you crazy if you're going in and then he, I guess pulls his pants up. I don't know what he does. And then just walks out the room. And you sitting
Turns
there
over and
with
go
your
to
face
sleep.
looking crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like what it's and you know what? I want her to keep her sex life, their sex life, to themselves. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of her screaming at everyone else, right? But then when he comes around, oh yeah, it's just, it's a 10 out of 10 for sure, for sure. I'll eat some
Uh-huh.
broccoli. I won't eat donuts for sure, for sure. So it's like you're not getting what you want, ma'am, because you're walking on eggshells around him and you're lying to
Mm.
him. And that's why he's sitting up there with that, landing strip talking about, oh, we're good and we're better than 99% of married couples. He is living in oblivion because she's lying to him. She's probably telling him, yes, I love to please my man. Yes, I love to please my husband. Da 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 da. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. You ain't gonna get it, sis. He's not gonna be like, you know what? I feel bad. I've never met a man or a woman who will turn down some of the, services.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I know some
Right.
women who will go out on a date, do and get the, things
Uh-huh.
get
Mm-hmm.
hot because no is no, right? No is a
Right.
Right.
complete sentence. So it doesn't matter if it was consensual all the way up until, two people are now stark naked. If someone says no, male or female, that person needs to stop. And maybe, which it is, I don't want to say it's a game because people can change their mind if they want to. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. It's emotionally twisted a little bit because if you get that person all the way to that, like get
Right.
her riled up thinking she about to get something. And then you be like, no, I'm just tired. I had a headache.
Right. I'm
I
gonna just
can't
go
do
lay
it.
down. I'm gonna just lay
She
down.
needs to
Yes.
not finish. That's the problem. Do not finish. So he can want to
Don't
finish.
go first.
Right. Do not start.
Don't
Right.
go first.
Just don't do nothing.
I
Right. I got a
Yeah, like
question. Do y'all
she
think?
has control over that.
Do y'all think that?
I'm sorry.
I don't know if y'all watch Unfiltered, but when they showed that clip of her telling the girls, and then they showed Ryan's face, do y'all think that Ryan lied and said that he talked about that with her before?
I didn't see it, so I don't really know.
Because his face looked like, oh, I know she didn't.
It seems
His face looked like she told him that, and
Oh
he was
yeah,
mhm.
just
but you
sitting
know
there
he'll
like,
play that.
right in his face, but he recovered quick. And Gemini say good liars, so
Mm.
he came back. I know I'm a Gemini. I can come up with a quick doozy. I know from when I was
Okay,
little, they can
for the
come up
self
with top of
read.
our head. Yeah, but he came quick with it, like, yeah. Oh no, he was like, and so when Jamie asked him, she was like, "Is this your first time hearing of this?" He was like, "No, we talk," and she said, "No, no, you ain't
Mm.
talking about that before. You lying."
No, because she said
But
I respect him too much I respect you too much to push you. Yeah, but you out there yelling and screaming to the whole world that you ain't getting none. Okay.
yeah, and
That's a
when
lot
they
of
played
respect.
that, yep, when they played that clip on Unfiltered of her saying that to the girls, his face looked like he was stuck in traffic, like like a deer caught in the headlights. I was like, Oh man, you didn't even know. That's messed up how they did you. Just, well, he recovered real quick.
Yeah,
Mm.
he definitely had that look like, oh, we're gonna talk about it when I get home.
Right. Yeah.
Like he was
He
taken
did.
off guard.
He
And
was.
I feel bad. I feel bad for sure. She stopped talking about it. And here's the thing: we're never gonna know the finite details because he's not gonna say it.
At
She's gonna
all.
be the one spilling the beans, which why it looks like she's the victim in the situation because she's telling it from her perspective and
Yep.
from her point of view. We're not getting Ryan's point of view because his mama gonna call him after it aired, even though this was like months ago, and he's married, so clearly, it's permissible
Yeah.
air quotes. She's gonna call him and be like, Ryan, don't be embarrassed in the church now. Don't be up here talking about
Not the church,
putting the
honey.
peen in the vagine and all that.
Right.
she,
You
Well,
think
I
you
could,
she
I
think
could
looked like
pretty
she
much
don't
guarantee.
play.
I can guarantee you now, the mama probably don't like Virginia. Don't like her after all that stuff she done went up there and did. Now,
right. I think
But
that he was probably until she told that maybe he was contemplating an annulment
mm,
until she, you know, that's why he didn't want it to get out. I mean, because you can get an
Yes,
annulment
I
if y'all
agree.
didn't sleep together.
yeah, but I think also like it wouldn't have been an issue if they just didn't do all of that. Like if he was like, "Oh no, I don't think we should do that yet." But the issue is that, he is
Hmm.
basically using Clara. Like if Brian wasn't using Clara or if they had been doing the do, then there would have been no issue, but he likes this little gray area and that little combo he
Yeah.
has too. I can't trust him.
It's bothering me. It's bothering me. That comb
And
over is
another
bothering
reason
my
why I
spirit.
say I don't think he's you. Well, I can't say that he's not using her because he is taking advantage of the situation. But because she doesn't equate, sex with emotion, and it's just like nothing to her. This is why I think she's so complicit to just do it, even though it's not being reciprocated, and even though she hates that it's not
mm.
being reciprocated. She's just like, well, it's just sex, it's just this. Eventually he'll come around and he'll do it. Girl, no, he's not. He's going to continue to get that sloppy toppy, and you're going to be drier than the Sahara Desert.
Right.
She
Yeah.
probably be going to sleep so mad.
She'd flip over and be hot. She'd be heated.
Oh, man. She probably be thinking about slapping him in his sleep.
I would. What was that? The Holy Spirit. It just
I'd
must
be
came
so
in the
mad.
room. I'd be so angry. He wrong for
Mm-mm.
that.
She gonna
I
mess
think
around and
maybe
get lockjaw the more she clench that jaw of hers.
right.
She might as well
I
just take the teeth out at this point.
I don't know if maybe he's letting her. I don't know if maybe he's acquiescing to her doing it because of his religious thing that you can't deny your wife. But I think that he ain't gonna be able to keep this up very much longer.
Yeah, also, I
I,
don't
I
know.
don't.
I don't feel comfortable with the whole thing because it's like,
Yeah.
on that note, like, what are you doing? I feel like Brian and Chris are more similar than we think because he's probably whispering to her, "Oh, girl, I love you. I love that yeah, do that for me." And then when she's like, "Oh, he loves me because he's allowing me to," and then when she's like, "Oh, he can't even say I love you, but he can be,"
Right.
anyway, something's wrong
Yeah.
with this.
What is she getting out of
Yeah,
it?
He's probably lying to her, like, "Oh, I love you more whenever you do." Like, listen, Ryan, you're not slick. You're not slick.
Right.
When I see,
So
I just want to see the reunion.
Y'all think Ryan be like, talking her into it?
Yes, like I
No,
can, well, not
I
talking her
don't think
into it, but
so.
like encouraging it.
I think that she equates the physical with love, and that if when he finally does, that she'll figure, oh, he loved me, even if he's just giving in just to be giving in. She'll figure that it's because he loved her.
But I
All
feel
right,
like
let
he's
me
also
ask you
encouraging that.
what you say.
He's definitely encouraging that though, because like there's no
Well,
way it's going to be
wait.
happening every day. Every day. And he's not encouraging it. "Oh, I'm getting closer to loving you, girl. Yes, just a couple more days." Shut up, Ryan. Shut up.
A few more of these and I'll be
he should put it
Right,
on the
right.
calendar.
Yeah. How
They
many
should
times
put
he
it on
gonna
the
keep falling
calendar
for
like
this?
Miles did. Like, okay, In 30 days, girl. In 30 days, Ryan, you need to be ready. On
Right.
March 6th, I'm buying some lingerie for the special night. We're going to just plan it
Maybe
out. See
Ryan
what he
wait until
say. I
after
told her
the
she should do
cameras leave.
69 though.
Right. So we know it's not the size. Um,
Yeah,
we
because
know
she
it's not
obviously is
anything to
pleased
do with
with
that.
that.
Right. She's fine with that. Um, I think like maybe Clara had some kind of uh, you know, fantasy fetish that she had. Oh, I get to sleep with this black man, and she like married the whitest black man that she did. You know what I'm saying? And poor Clara, she did not get what she was looking for.
She's not getting what she's just not getting what she
She
expected at this point.
right. She was looking for a Woody and got an Eric. That's what happened. Poor bless her heart.
Oh,
Not
poor
an
thing.
earache.
Yeah, I
So
think she was looking. I mean,
is
like that type
production
of
there?
yeah.
Is what?
Oh no, I was saying is production there when they are, doing the do? Are they there?
No, because
No,
they go home. That's why it's always the camera footage at night. You see, like when she was when they was in the room when the girls was talking and she was talking about how she be doing him every night. That's because the camera crew be gone and they be like in their living rooms and talking and doing whatever. So they
yeah.
don't be there.
And unless they bring it up, like when what's her face said that her and Eric got into an argument last night, and they was like, "What last night?" They went back and got the footage. Oh
They
snap!
got
We
the
just
footage from the kitchen.
yeah,
They was like,
it's
hopefully
all
it was
this.
loud enough.
Just yeah, that's exactly what. Oh, if she hadn't said nothing, they never would put that on there. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They
y'all
went
fought.
and
Oh,
found
y'all
it.
fought last night. They went
Play
right
the
in there and got
footage.
that footage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Yeah, they wrong. They wrong for that.
Maybe,
'Cause, yeah, I don't.
maybe I think Ryan might just be waiting till after the cameras start rolling because he know like he don't want to put that image of him and his wife's intimate life out in public, and she just can't help it.
Right. Well, she put it out there. It's too late. Cat's out the bag. It's been out since what, day two? I think he needs. He doesn't want us to talk about it. Remember, and then she talked about it.
And she did. That's the first thing she said. He don't want to talk about it, and she went and talked about all of it.
Yeah, just man, Clara, she keeps shooting herself in the foot. Bless her heart. She
Poor
don't
thing.
know.
She don't know.
Oh, well, ladies, I'm finna go. My nurses and they way in, so I gotta get them the biz. So,
All right.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all, Chloe. Keep on doing what you do, girl.
Thanks, girl.
Bye, ladies. Bye,
Bye.
Tiffany. Bye, Elle.
Bye. Yes, I have to
Yes.
get back to watching the food on the stove, honey, and
Oh
help
Lord.
Franny out in the chat. Love you, girl. Continue to do what you do. Tiffy, is always good seeing you, baby girl.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay. I just want to say one last thing about Eric.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, guy, for the Eric drag. It's the third time. Go ahead,
I just want to
Tiffy.
say, you know how I know he liked to drink too?
Hi.
Because the rest of his body looked like he just eat hot Cheetos and drink milk, and then his stomach looked like he be drinking a couple of beers every now and every day. So he's definitely well matched. He's definitely he likes to get a little drinky drink too.
But see, that's the thing. He said he stopped drinking because he stopped doing that because he used to do it a lot. And Virginia, I guess she brought it back out of him.
I feel like Eric been drinking. Like he's trying to lie because he's on TV, but he looked like a clown when he was arguing with her in the kitchen, trying to hide. I was like, "Sir, how much did you drink?" Is y'all
But we
arguing
know
about
Eric gets toasted.
and his face get all red. Sir, looking goofy. That's how he is all the time. But he just be looking goofy. So I was like, I know you like to drink. Because the rest of you is a seventh grade gamer and your stomach looks like a 49-year-old man. Okay?
I'm gonna
You've
need
been
you.
drinking.
Oh my God. Tiffy came up here just to read Eric for filth, okay? That
That's
was
all I
a
wanted to
mission tonight.
because okay, no, but seriously. I just think that they were a bad match. And if anything, Virginia should not have any kids with this man so that she can be able to get out as soon as possible. Get you a little coin from his bank account and go, girl, because it's
Not
not
take
worth
his
it.
money.
Not
What?
take it, but get it.
Just get a little bit of it.
Yeah, like gifts or something and then cash it out later. She needs to get her coin and she needs to go.
Don't
I'm not
listen to
Eric.
what Tiffy talking about, y'all. Do not listen to her, okay? She told y'all to be out here scamming.
No, 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 no. I said Virginia because Virginia's going through it. Listen, she's at the house half of the time by herself, and then
Yeah.
Eric's trying to like. How many times did Eric basically kick her out of his house anyway? Like this man
He
is not
didn't kick
stable.
her out.
He said, "Well, if you don't like it, you can
See,
leave." Eric, you can
Tiffy,
leave.
you reaching. You reaching.
Eric is reaching for alcohol and for aggression. That's what he's reaching for every time.
Oh my God. I guess. No, you
Ooh,
don't want that man leave his money. Oh, we gotta leave the money.
not fine. No, I'm not saying like she should take a lot of it, but a little bit of emotional labor. Get you
Oh
a
my.
purse or two, get you some shoes or something.
Okay, I'm down for the gifts, honey. All of
Yes, I mean he's basically a glorified sugar daddy, to be honest, because he's not there except for half of the month, and then he's over there waiting at home. Like, what's he supposed to be, a steak? Man over here looking like two hot dogs. Like, come on, sir. He's trying to
it.
act like a 5-course meal. If you look better, maybe Virginia want to stay home with you. But you look like you. Let me stop.
But
But
Virginia's attracted to him.
but he's so aggressive. I feel like that's waning a little bit. Like she's not saying how much he's good for her anymore. It's just like they're together because they have really high highs, but they also have really low lows. So they're not a good match, and they know it.
I told y'all they like the crackhead couple. I told y'all that crackhead love is strong, honey. Okay, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just hope that I don't think Eric is the kind of guy who's like rational, because also this is the last thing, it really had me thinking some kind of way when he said, I don't care about social issues, that's Virginia's problem. You know that your sister-in-law is gay, right? Or did he forget about that? And then he has two like artificially inseminated nieces and nephew. I said, girl, they're not letting him near your children. It's gonna be awkward at family reunions. It's not worth it.
They don't agree on anything, though. That's the thing. They don't agree on
Exactly.
anything.
So
They must just
what are
have
they
really
doing
good
together?
sex. It's good sex. It's good drunk sex.
I'm dead.
That's all it gotta be.
Exactly. And it's also like half of the month you're not even there. And whenever you are there, you want her to always tell you where she is. Like, sir, are you the GPS? Are you the FBI? You need help.
Oh my
Like,
God.
what is wrong with this?
It is nothing wrong with him just wanting to know what she up to. Okay. Y'all be reaching. See, you reaching, Tiffy. You reaching.
He needs Homeland Security. Child, he needs to calm down. He needs to reel it in because he doesn't realize how crazy and like just you have you seen the TV show You on Netflix?
You on Netflix. Yeah. That's the crazy soccer guy, right?
Yes, that's who he
Yeah.
is. He wants to know where she is all the time. I saw you. And he's like writing his little diary. Oh, Virginia's over here. Sir, calm down. Like you guys are married. She's not going anywhere.
Oh my God. But you that's because he been cheated on. That's this insecurity.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why everybody's cheated on him and there's no
You
problem
can't
with
blame
him.
the person who got cheated on. That's victim. What's that, victim shaming? It's
Nah,
your
he's
fault
not
you
a
got
victim.
cheated on.
He listen. I just want to say, allegedly, he was controlling with his last girl too. Like his ex-wife
Ooh,
looks
what's
like,
the tea?
his ex-wife looks like a traditional, they probably have the same views and all that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
if they had everything together, why did she find the need to, I'm not even gonna go into it, but why did y'all relationship break up if it worked together? And now his problem with Virginia is that she's too independent. Sir, you're looking for somebody to control. You don't want a wife. You want a
Mm.
trophy.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you say, I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying, Tiffy. You making perfect sense, but at the end of the day, I don't think he acts. I think he comes off that way because she doesn't seem to try to understand what it is that he expects from his wife. And it's like the things he expects is really not that bad. It's not like he's telling her to go jump off of a bridge. All he said was, "I don't want you to go sleep on no man's couch. I don't want you to be, busy drunk all the time. I would like to know when you arrive somewhere so I can know that you got there safe." Like, he's not saying nothing wrong. It's just the fact that Virginia don't want to hear it. So it comes off, he had to be real stern with her because she doesn't listen.
But I don't know. I feel like there's a big double standard almost because with whenever what's it called? What's her name? Brianna does it with Vincent. Oh, Brianna's bossy. But whenever Eric does it, oh, it's because Virginia's no. Regardless of who their partners are, they're a little bit controlling. And if we compare Brianna to Eric, we see that Eric is 10 times worse than Brianna. Everybody's on Brianna's head, on her braids, on her knees, on her back. For Eric, oh, Eric, let me hold your hand. Oh my goodness, I would marry you. No, you wouldn't. Nobody wants Eric. That's why he's on the show.
Oh Lord. Not that's why you on the show.
Ooh, that's all I
I
wanted to say about this man. I just hope at the reunion that either he's changed or they're no longer together. Because regardless, Virginia's gonna do good. My issue is that it looks like Eric wants to break her down. And mold her into somebody else, and rather than trying to get her the emotional support that she needs, like, I don't know.
Oh my God. Tiffy came up here to read Eric. That was Tiffy whole agenda for tonight was to read Eric for filth. Okay. And nothing more and nothing less. So all those people who was on Virginia's side, Tiffy did it for y'all. Okay.
Period. Oh, and the last thing I'm gonna say is Eric is the kind of person who would put his leg out to trip you in a crowd and then say, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" Calm down. He's weird.
You had to throw one more in there. I just can't with you, Tiffy, not tonight.
That's all I have to say about this man. That's all.
Okay. I'm glad you got that off your chest because it seemed like you was holding it for a long time.
I was collecting, literally, I was collecting notes. I was like, maybe he's not as crazy as I think he is. And then after he was yelling at her about the dog and she's crying, and then he's like, "What's wrong? Are you all right? You just tripped her. And now you're trying to help her off the ground as if you didn't know who put out the leg. Sir, respect yourself." So I was like, this guy's not all together. He's not all together. But he's just a little bit more put together than Virginia. So we don't put as much pressure on him.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay, I get it. He has his faults. Oh well, my thing is I understand both of them. I completely understand both sides of their stories. I just feel like, but there's nothing wrong with what he's asking her. I think he does need to change the way he approaches Virginia. But Virginia she still acts immature, so he acts like a father. That's what I get from it.
Well, we would see it more if Eric was with somebody like Haley or like Amani. Well, not Amani because we know Eric, but like Haley or
no, not. Oh God!
Let me stop. But like if he was with someone like Haley or like Amber or like Katie or whatever, like who was like a little bit more put together, then we would see more visibly that, okay, this guy just wants to control every single detail that his wife has, but he doesn't know that you cannot build a wife. Like, you guys have to build a relationship. It's not Build-A-Bear. This is the wrong store, wrong experiment. Okay?
Right. Good point. Good point. You afraid
That's
that
all
if
for
Kim
me,
is
y'all.
gonna. You say what?
I said, that's all for me, y'all. I got to get back to this.
All right,
I'm in the parking
Tiffy.
lot.
Thanks for
All right.
joining me and us. Bye, girl. I am so done. Okay, Tiffy came up here and said she was just going to read Eric for filth, and that was all she wanted to do. Okay. I put the link back in the chat for anyone else who wants to come in and speak their piece on this this season or this episode, we did miss a few. How many lives we missed? I think it was only one, so we're not that far behind on the lives with the expressions. Jason, Jason, Clara, Haley, Ryan, Virginia, and nobody. Her best friend is Eric, and a blow up doll. What? I'm on Team Eric. I'm still Team Eric too, y'all. I'm still Team Eric, but y'all know I love when y'all come up and give y'all point of view, because I'm not saying what Tiffy just said made perfect sense, but then like I say, I also understand where Eric's coming from when it comes to Virginia, but I do understand that he just comes off a little bit more aggressive and assertive than most people will like. But I don't know. I feel like at some point that's the only way she's gonna try to understand or hear what he's saying. All right, what I missed? What y'all was talking about in the chat? Oh, let me say this real quick because I saw it brought up earlier. Shanice and Jesse did supposedly, I guess, break up or separate or something. I'm not really sure. But Shanice was going on a Twitter rant. Okay. I saw screenshots of it, so I think it was Twitter, but she was just, going in and going in and going in. And it really seemed like whatever happened between them two, Jesse tried to make it all about how she had all the fault in the relationship. Like they're not together because of everything that has to do with her. The way that she was going on that Twitter rant. Only thing is, now I say this as a married woman, whenever you and your husband or your spouse go through a real big argument, even if y'all are gonna separate or divorce or whatever, you might not want to put that on the internet, because 9 times out of 10 y'all gonna be back together, kind of like that back and forth, because you're not necessarily gonna get a divorce right away and stuff like that. You're probably gonna work it out, figure it out. So I would have just chilled down on that for a little bit, so that way when you get back with that man, you don't look crazy. Because that's all that's gonna happen. But it really looked like Jesse, the way she was going at it made it seem like Jesse was really like making it out like she was the reason their relationship didn't work. Like she was saying stuff like, I guess it was me. I guess, yeah, it's all my fault and stuff like that. And he posted pictures of him and the daughter, like it's sad to say this, but I'm a single dad or something like that. And I was like, wow. Like I was rooting for them. Okay. I was rooting for them. We all was rooting for you. I'll say that because they seem like the most realist couple to me. Like they didn't try to put on for the camera. Either it is or it isn't. I just feel bad that like that's a family broken up. She tried to trap him with a baby. Not she tried to trap him. You can't trap him. But she did come on kind of heavy when it came to the sexual part. But it takes two to tango, honey. He should have known how to pull it out faster. And she probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't have got trapped. Mm-hmm. But you guys don't forget to like this video if you did not like this video yet. Okay, do that. Don't forget to subscribe if you did not subscribe. I don't know why you wouldn't. And yeah, let's keep going. That man didn't like that woman. I feel bad for Jesse. So whose side y'all really on? Jesse or Shanice? He was never really attracted to her. Virginia definitely needs a rehab. She needs rehab and therapy because her anxiety is really bad. Jesse and Shanice break up at least every once. Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. I hope that she just like, I don't like when you do stuff like that to that extreme, because when you put all that in the air and you get back together, you look stupid. Like leave whatever marital issues you're having at that moment in that moment until the papers are signed or until he's officially moved out the house. To everything is official and your feelings are calmed down, because she was really going in. Why is Jeffy trash? Well, see, what happened was, Franny, Jeffy and Shani supposedly have broken up. And the way that Shanice puts it on the internet, it seems as though their whole relationship falling apart is her fault. Okay. Everything that went wrong in that relationship kind of just comes back on her. That's what it seems like. So I don't know. Hi. Well, thanks, Adam. I don't know. I like them together. I want them to stay together. They're one of my favorite realest couples. So I hope they work it out. But after they done put all that out there, I don't know. Right. Stay silent until everything is out and then come up with the reality TV show because I'll be right there to watch it. Okay. Put it on reality TV. Let me watch it. Okay. Don't be just putting on tweets that we got to dig through and try to figure out what you're trying to say. If that's the case, then why is he trash? But we don't know if she really is the problem or not. It's just the way she made it seem as though he tried to like make it seem like it was all her fault. Like it was all on her. They watch too many celebrities doing the station. Right. Too much on social media. Do not do it, y'all. Do not do it. Don't do it because that just puts you in an awkward place. So now when you get the flowers at work, everybody know why he sent you flowers. You can't even post them and make them cute anymore because you was up there going whole ring. Like, make it make sense. He just wore a new rat ring on the last season of Couple Skin. Right. Johnny Jesse couple therapy spin off. Okay. I'm here for it. Y'all better tell Lifetime to get it done because I watched Couples Therapy. Okay. The spin off. Sounds good. First of all, we don't need nobody. I don't need them to be there, but I'm giving nobody no therapy on No Married at First Sight in that franchise, okay? Because it's not working. It's just not working. Yeah, I hate the trap narrative. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Let me see. What else we got? All right, what else y'all want to talk about before we get off here? We done read Eric for Filth. Okay, that happened. We done read Clara. I'm done with reading Chris because I done read Chris too many times. I'm done with him. Okay, I'm done with him for now. I haven't met a man that stayed because of a baby. These dudes get ghosted when they went out. Right. Right. It don't matter. You can have a baby. I've seen men leave women after 25 years of being married and stuff like that. Y'all go scroll through your YouTube thread. You'll start seeing all the crazy stories. I was just looking at this lady I just randomly came across the other day. Talking about something. My husband of 12 years just got up and left me overnight. I was like, what? I looked at my husband like, I wish you would. I'm finding you. What we not gonna do is walk away in 12 years. Hey, pretty girl.
How are you? I just wanted to pop in and
Coming
say
on.
hi. Y'all caught me on the day where I'm like, because I'm only off on Sunday, Mondays now. So, like, I'm running my errands. I know. How's everything?
It's going. We here.
You can hear me good, right?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I mean, everybody needs to leave Eric alone. Eric can do what he wants. He made a life for himself. And Virginia's doing it all wrong. She could be a freaking housewife. Like, just a
Okay.
housewife, manage the dogs. Oh, okay. Oh, Rocky needs, whatever the dog's name is, needs some training. Okay, I'll stay here with the trainer. She's got it perfect. He's gone for 3 days out of the week. His
She really ain't
family
even
has
got
money.
involved.
He has money. Like, he's not asking her to do anything. Really? Why do people hate him? Because of his approach? Okay. Don't come to New York then. If y'all don't like the way he talks. If y'all don't like the way he talks to her, then like don't date anyone from New York because we're very much more blunt. And
I guess that's probably why it don't bother me. You
yeah,
know, I'm a
like, it
Jersey
don't
girl,
bother
and my
me.
husband, he can get a little assertive sometimes, but that's because I don't listen. So I know where it's coming from.
Yeah, like if that was the case, like y'all would not want to hear my husband and you wouldn't want to hear me because we're very like direct. Like I made you a little, we call it petting, like oh, if you could, that would be nice. Well, but for the most part, like it's like let's bottom line it. What's going on? What do we need to do?
Mhm.
I don't know why not you, but why the rest of them is hating on my guy. That's my guy. Eric's my guy. I know you don't care about Vincent and Brianna, but I like them. Those are the only three people I care about on this show.
Well, we already know Franny ain't watching none of this. So
I watched it.
you watched last episode?
I didn't watch the last episode, but I watched the
Oh,
episode before that. No, I've been keeping up. I mean,
girl, you don't watch
nothing's
the
really
last episode
changed.
then.
Nothing's really changed. Like everything's kind of the same.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
repetitive.
like they need to just hang it up because at the end of the day, like when's the next season? Because this season is
Well, you
trash.
don't the next season come usually 2 months after the last one, and it's
They
not
they
gonna be
do it
long.
quick. They do it
Mm-hmm.
quick. That's why we're not getting good quality.
It's too fast. Yeah,
Yeah, they do it
they
so
rushing.
abruptly. They do it so abrupt. The freaking experts don't even whatever they are these days. They don't even have time to refresh themselves. Like it's like a factory.
Yeah,
It's like a
they push
factory.
them out. Yeah, they push them out fast.
How many more
And
episodes until the season is over?
well, I think I don't know. Somebody just said one.
Oh, thank
Well,
God.
no wait. This episode 12, right? Or
It probably is
13?
like 2 or 3 more episodes.
Yeah,
Because
it's
they're
probably
gonna
like one more
drag out.
episode. Yeah, we probably got one episode decision day, and then the reunions.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Hi,
gonna just watch a review. I'm gonna just watch your reviews because at this point, like, I can't. Like, it's so boring.
girl. Last episode had me on edge. I don't know what you talking about.
It's boring. What else are you watching, Chloe?
Well, Ready to Love just came back on, so you know I'm
Oh,
here for
I
it.
gotta catch up
Okay,
on that. I like
I'm
that
wait,
show, so I'll catch up on that.
I'm waiting for it to get good because you know it's slow right now. Waiting for it to get juicy, and then
Hold on a second. Hold on. The block is hot.
I came in to defend Eric because
uh
Eric
oh,
is my man. Okay. And
y'all done started a war tonight.
yeah,
Hold on. You said you
Eric is
like
the adult.
Eric?
No,
Eric
she said
is
she came
the
to
adult.
defend.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. I mean, Eric's my guy. Like
No,
No.
she said she wanted to defend Eric, Franny.
she
Yeah.
wants to defend him.
Yes, I want
Yes.
to defend him
Good. Me too. Like,
because
why people don't like him?
Eric is the adult in the room. Okay. And Virginia is disrespectful. Okay. She doesn't know what marriage is. She doesn't know how to respect her husband. And Eric gets blamed for being controlling when he tries to reel her in politely. And when he tries to reel her in politely, she gets all fidgety, anxiety. She starts acting like a child, and he has to be the teacher in the room, standing at the blackboard, letting her know that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. This is common sense.
That's the thing. Everybody's mad at him for addressing common sense. And I don't
Right.
understand. And I get it. We're in the age now where it's like women are could be who they want to be. They could do what they want. But I get that, and I prescribe to that. I mean, I would consider myself independent, but like you're married. It's a team. You can't still live like a single person married. He doesn't want to change anything.
Right. You know, you have to do things together. You have to make decisions together.
He doesn't
You
want
know,
to change a thing.
you have to respect each other. And because a man is controlling, you want a man to take charge and lead.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
because he's leading her in the right direction. He's not leading her down the wrong path of alcoholism.
The way
Okay.
she's acting, you would have thought Eric handed her some crack on a platter.
They probably be doing the crack together, honey.
I know she do it. She do because that skin something ain't right.
I hope not. Okay.
No, guys, she's doing
Right.
something more than alcohol. Look at the
I see
skin.
someone said that she didn't ask for a teacher, she asked for a husband, right? But she's disrespecting her husband. Eric is not the person to disrespect. He's
Oh
going
no!
to speak up against disrespect. He is going to speak up, and you
If
want
But
we
him
thought,
to
most men,
speak up.
if we thought
real
Jake
men usually
read
do.
somebody for filth,
Mhm.
if we thought Jake read Miss Thing for filth, imagine what Eric would do. He will slaughter her whole life because he's someone who takes tabs. Like he's
He's
like,
the one who
okay,
what?
he'll take tabs. So he'll see stuff, he'll watch, he'll like, okay, maybe she didn't, maybe like, oh, you ain't showered today. Or like he'll embarrass her. So like she needs
Oh,
he'll take tabs. But the thing is, like, I mean, I take tabs, but like I'm
hold
not
on,
as
y'all. I'm
petty
gonna
as I
go
think
run
he
and
is.
grab. Hold on, I'm gonna go run and grab my charger. Y'all can finish talking.
Yeah, so I mean, I like me some Eric. I know everybody's giving
I
him
do too. Everybody
shade and
teased
saying
him.
I don't like Eric.
Everybody
So
teased
what?
him.
Let Eric. He's married. He's being exactly who he said he was going to be. Y'all
Right, a
can't be
husband.
mad at that.
Right, he's going to be a husband, and he's
I
ready for
mean,
marriage.
he's
Virginia is not
ready.
ready
She's
for
not.
marriage. She's
She's
not ready.
not. This is not the show for her. She should have went on freaking The Bachelor or something because this
Yeah,
ain't for
she's.
her.
Oh, speaking of The Bachelor, I'm going to be on the Seniors Bachelor.
You are
Yeah, I applied. Yes.
nice.
Yeah, they're
When
still
is it? When does
putting
it
people through the
start?
process. It starts next year, but they started to take applications a couple of months ago.
Not. I want
And
to watch. You see, that's what I want to watch. Grown people that know what they want and
right.
getting things done. That's what I want.
I hope they have more than one bachelor because I'm not going to compete for anybody.
Oh, that's
I'm going
how
to
it
be very,
works.
I'm going to be very standoffish.
Is it gonna be a situation where it's like where it's like Bachelor in Paradise where like it's multiple
I don't know.
um
They haven't come up with a premise yet. They just now changed the rules. They said that the women have to be 65 or older. I'm not 65. I'm 62. But I put in my application before they changed the rule.
you look good, girl.
Ooh. Well, let me know when you go up there. Okay, hit me up on
Look, that's on the
Instagram so
Chloe
I know.
to review now.
Okay, listen, I'm here for it.
Yeah, but I just had to call in because that other girl before all of this was very against Eric, and I had to just call in to stand up for him because my husband was like him. He was 15 years older than I was, and I respected him, and I knew that he demanded respect. He wanted to know where I was. He wanted to know what I was doing, and he handled the finances and everything, and I was fine with it. You know, so I just had to stand up for a man like that.
I agree with that. I mean, most men usually do demand respect. That's why I said I
Guys,
know
I
what's
gotta
happening.
go, guys. But I'll
Okay,
talk to you guys later.
Franny.
I'll jump back in the chat. Have a good night,
Okay,
guys.
bye. Thanks for
Bye.
jumping in.
Of course.
But I do know what you mean when you say uh dang, I lost my train of thought.
That
But no,
men
no, no. When they say that
respect.
he comes off demanding respect, it can come off aggressive, and I guess that's probably why for me it doesn't seem like too off because I know sometimes I push back for no reason,
Mhm.
right? And it makes sense. Like my husband say something, I'm just like I just don't want to listen to you. You're not my father. But even though he not telling me anything wrong, I just still be like, you're not my father. Don't talk to me like that. But it's because I'm annoying. It's annoying the fact that it's common sense, and I just don't want to take the common sense.
Well,
So I
he's not.
mean, I get it.
Yeah, he's not trying to steer Virginia in the wrong direction. If he was, saying, "Oh yeah, go ahead, sleep on that guy's couch, and sleep with him, bring back some money," or pimping her out or something like that, that would be steering her in the wrong direction. Some men do that also. Yeah, you can go out with this guy, with that guy, but bring back some money from them. They'll try to pimp their wives out. But
Mm,
Eric is doing the right thing. He's like, I don't agree with that.
yeah,
You're not a single woman anymore. You're a wife. I want you to be the mother of my children, and I want you home. Home is where the hearth is, and home is where your husband is. And when he gets home, he wants his wife to be there. You
yeah.
know.
Just like the fact that Dr. Pepper said, "Go home and ask your wife, can you have one weekend?" Like, what do you mean, ask your wife, can you have one weekend? I shouldn't have to say, "Oh, I just need one weekend with you out of the month, and then the rest you can be with your friends." It should be the other way around, if anything. Like, I cannot
Yeah.
have a weekend with my friends. I'm tired of you. You know?
I don't
Um,
understand it.
I didn't understand that either because a part of me was like, do you want to be married or not? Because like if your husband wants to take you out for the weekend or something like that, why does that have to be a problem? Especially because you know his schedule was last minute like that. I don't understand why you will be like, oh, I can't cancel these plans. What are these plans that you can't cancel that's so important?
I don't know. And I also wonder, did they do the finances yet?
Eric in Virginia? I don't think Eric cares.
He doesn't care, right? Because he's going
I
to pay
don't
all the
think he
bills. He's going to pay all the bills. That's why
yes,
he's
I
going to.
don't really
He's
think
going
he
to take
cares.
care of it. And that's what a man should do. Take care of the bills. Take care of the house. Take care of the household. You know, he's not going to be sitting down trying to figure out digits with her, like because he's an elementary school child. Sometimes, you know.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's a lot of parts to it when it comes to Eric Virginia. Like, I understand both of their, sides, but I feel like Virginia don't need to be married because the things that he's asking her for isn't like crazy.
No, it's not.
And
It's
I
common
don't think
sense.
she needs to be married to Eric because the way that Eric approaches her, she can't handle. She's not strong enough to handle a man like Eric either.
I think Paige would have been better for Eric. I think Paige would have been better for Eric because she is the type that'll be submissive, will listen to her husband, do whatever her husband tells her to do. You know, is a better fit for Eric. And I think Eric feels the same way too because he told Chris that if he was going home to that woman, he would act right. He did tell
Mm-hmm.
Chris that. He noticed I know that Eric was checking Paige out.
What? How you get that?
I have very good intuition.
You think so? Because we don't even think he like us like that.
Yeah, he does like us like this. Yeah,
Oh, he
he does.
do?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
They all
I
do. They all do. Every
yeah.
man wants this woman.
Mm, okay. Well, I mean, I
They
don't
need
know.
that. I think Eric and Paige is a perfect couple together.
I
I
can
would like to
see
see that. I would like to see that.
Paige need to be talking. Paige need to be by herself.
I don't want to talk about my sister Paige. I love Paige, but
No,
she just got
Paige.
the wrong one. She got the wrong one. She was totally dedicated to being a good husband. I mean, a good wife. She was totally going to be dedicated to her husband. She just got the wrong one. She tried her best. It did not work, and now she's done with it. Move on.
She
I
should
still
just
love Paige, and
Paige.
I wouldn't be like her. I wouldn't be like her. I wasn't very obedient as a wife. When I was married twice, 5 years the first time, 11 years the second time. And
Mm-hmm.
I was very obedient and obedient wife. And I didn't find that it took anything away from me. Well, never mind. Never mind. TMI, TMI.
Paige is a good old lady. My thing is, I just felt like Paige was too committed to this man who did nothing to deserve the commitment. That's the problem. There's nothing wrong and I think people get the wrong idea when we say submissive, right? Like, what are your terms of submissive? Do you think that when he say bark like a dog, that you're supposed to go bark like a dog? Do you think that he say run up the steps, you're supposed to go run? That's not submissive. That's not what the word submissive mean in a marriage. So I think
Right.
people get that confused as well as to what
Mhm.
submissive looks like in a marriage between a man and a woman. So I
Mhm.
think that's why it comes with a bad spin. It sounds bad to the ears, I guess.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I don't find
But you
anything
can't
wrong
be
with being a
submissive to
submissive
someone
wife.
you can't be submissive to someone who's dogging you out. You
Right.
can't be submissive to someone who's going to lead you into poverty and into pain. Okay, you can't be submissive to someone who cannot pay the bills, who cannot give you the respect as a wife. You
Right.
cannot be submissive to these people, to everyone. And I feel that on Married at First Sight, I think that they should stop the sleeping together part of it. because I think these people really don't know each other and they're sleeping with each other, too
Yeah.
fast, you know.
But I
I
mean,
think,
I honestly don't mind the actual sleeping together because I feel like people when they date, like they date each other for 2, 3 days and they sleep together. They meet each other the first night and they sleep together. Like it happens. So I don't think that's like we've
well,
seen it happen and we've seen it not happen. So I
mm,
think it's still up to the couple. But it's wrong for someone to take advantage of that, knowing how they feel about someone from the
right.
beginning. That's the best up part about it.
I just think that the women should be more standoffish. They should just, step back and just say no, not until they get a chance to know each other, after the honeymoon
Girl,
and,
you said that, and we was mad at Karen last season.
I love Karen. I love Karen. She was not backing down. She was standoffish. I need to get a T-shirt that says "standoffish." Stand off. Back
But
up.
the thing is, Karen didn't want to give no type of affection, though. That was the problem with Karen.
But that's a good thing in a woman. That's a good attribute in a woman to be, very reserved and
Uh-huh.
very observant. Be very observant. That's a good trait in a woman. You know, my
Mm-hmm.
husband, my first husband, we knew each other since junior high school. Never slept together until he got out of the military. You know,
Yeah.
and my second husband, we were together for a full year. And then we got married and slept together, and we were together for 11 years.
Oh,
But I think it's a good attribute because men, when they see a standoffish woman or a woman who's very reserved, they want her more than anything.
so that's your strategy?
Yes, that's going to be my strategy
Okay.
when I get on Senior's Bachelor. When I get on the Senior's Bachelor, I am going to be like so reserved, and he's going to know that he's going to want all of this. But
Are
I'm going to
you
say,
mentally prepared for reality TV, though?
of course, I have
Oh,
a
because
very
you
good sense of humor.
Okay, because reality TV is going a whole different way, and they out here just doing the most nowadays. Okay, I'm just saying. So I just want you to make sure that you strong. Okay, 'cause after what I
Well,
just watched last week, I don't know what can be happening out here in these streets.
I applied. They checked out all of my pictures that I sent in, so I'm past the picture part. I don't, right now I'm just like getting ready for bed, so
That's
just the way I
fine.
am. But I'm past the picture stage, so they approved that. So I'm
Because
moving
yeah.
on.
Because they spin stuff that you can be the villain, you can be weak, you could be the crybaby, you could be anything. The way they spin that stuff, and you'll be like, that's not even what happened. So that's why I was like, ooh, girl, you ready for this? Because that's real.
Yeah,
That's why I couldn't go reality
I think I
TV.
want to play the villain part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to be like I want to slap somebody on camera and stuff like that. I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
Just kidding.
Well, let me go make sure you let me know when this comes out so I can review it. Okay, so I could be here like, look at this. Look at this. I told her to stop playing.
No violence, no violence. But I'm planning on doing some antics.
Oh well, it comes with the game. It all comes with the game.
Oh my God, have my bra fall off all of a sudden in the pool.
Oh
I'll just
Lord. Oh God.
say, oops, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to me.
I can't believe it just slipped like that. You a mess. They're gonna love you. They said Freddie said the producers are gonna love you. Right. You just gonna give them all the content.
Oh, I forgot to put my panties on. Is this dress too short? I'm just
Oh
kidding.
Lord. See, I'm just curious. I gotta watch this now. Okay. So just make sure you hit me in the DM on the Instagram so I can know when it start. Okay, so I don't miss out on it. Okay. When the preview
Okay.
hit, let me know. Let
Okay.
me know. All
All right. I'm going to get ready
right.
for bed. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Oh my God, y'all are a trip. Let me tell you, y'all are a trip. Y'all done, we be getting up here talking about all types of stuff. We done split all the way to the bachelor now, y'all. I had so much fun. Okay, I feel so much freer now and wound down. But don't forget to like the video, you guys. I don't even know how many likes we got, but y'all not gonna be playing me. I feel like y'all trying to play me, and I don't like that. Let me see. 39. See, that ain't even right. That's okay. We getting off here. We getting off here. But I appreciate you all for joining me. Don't forget to like the video, comment. Well, no, y'all been commenting all night, y'all. No, I'm tired. Subscribe. Did you subscribe? If you okay. If you didn't, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell. You ain't trying to play me. I don't even know. It ain't even right. It's okay. It's okay. I see where this is going. But I appreciate you all for joining me. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're one of my loyal ones. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later.